doesn't budge. Locked, of course. I roll my eyes in annoyance and take a deep breath. Time to go to work. I kneel, picking up the lockpick from my pocket, and start working on the lock. I slide the metal pick inside, feeling for the pins. Truth be told, this is child's play for me. Being an assassin comes pretty easily to me in general. After my parents died, I was taken in by the Phantom's Hand, the best assassin guild in all of Asteria. I did well in my classes, hand-to-hand combat, weapons, poisons, stealth. My masters were always impressed by my natural talents. The only subjects I didn't ace were impersonation and seduction. This is why they never sent me on undercover missions. To be honest, I'm pretty inept at those things. But that type of mission is more for nerds, anyway. Everyone knows I'm the Phantom Hand's top assassin. Finally, the lock clicks open with a satisfyingly smooth sound, and I can't help but grin. This is it, the moment I've been waiting for. The air in the room feels heavy with anticipation, my heart pounding in my chest. I carefully push the door open, just wide enough to peek inside. My eyes scan the dimly lit chamber, noting the lack of guards and traps. No guards? I think to myself. Whatever happened to the mighty Ironhold kingdom? Couldn't scrap together enough coin for some protection for their dear prince. A door at the back right corner catches my attention, but it appears to be closed. Then, my gaze lands on the bed, where a figure lies sleeping, dark hair spilling across the pillow. Prince Alexander Hartley, the monster responsible for so much pain and destruction, and now he's within my grasp. I tighten my grip on the handle of one of my daggers, feeling a thrill surge through me. I slip into the room, my footsteps light as a feather. Stealth comes naturally to me, and I know better than to risk setting off any hidden traps or waking the prince. After all, he's not just any ordinary royal. He's a dragon shifter, capable of manipulating fire. One false move and I could end up a pile of ashes. I approach the bed, adrenaline coursing through my veins, and draw one of my daggers, raising it high above my head. This is it. The moment of reckoning. With a swift downward motion, I plunge the dagger deep into the lump on the bed, expecting to feel flesh give way beneath the blade. But something's not right. Instead of the satisfying sensation of piercing skin, the dagger meets resistance, as if it's been buried in fabric? Shit, I hiss, yanking the blanket off the bed to reveal what lies beneath. To my horror, it's not Prince Alexander at all, but a dummy made of fabric and hay. Well, this is embarrassing, I mutter as I stare at it in disbelief, my heart sinking. How could I have been so easily fooled? Was this some sort of trap or just a cruel joke? The room suddenly floods with light, the brightness disorienting me for a moment. Magic lights dance around the chamber like dozens of tiny stars, casting shadows against the walls. I hear footsteps, and not just one or two. A whole squadron is entering through the door at my right, quickly surrounding me. Of course, I mutter, blinking away the after-images from the sudden illumination. It was too easy to be true after all. As my vision clears, I realize that these guards are not from Ironhold, but instead they're wearing the Asterian uniform. Panic rises in my throat like bile. This is not part of the plan. I was promised no guards would be around. How could this be happening? It's almost as if they were expecting me. My mind races as I try to find an explanation, but the only thing I can think of is being sold out. Rage and betrayal swirl in my chest like a hurricane. How could someone do this? Treachery aside, the situation at hand was dire. I must act fast if I want to get out of here alive. I draw my other dagger and prepare to fight for my life. If I'm going down, it won't be without an epic battle sequence to remember me by. My eyes dart from one guard to another until they rest upon the man who seems to be commanding them. He's wearing a black cape as if to conceal his identity, has a scruffy beard and an air of arrogance that makes me want to punch him in the face.
Kill the assassin!
The leader barks, his voice deep and authoritative. Me, an assassin? I haven't killed anyone tonight. I mock, rolling my eyes. At least not yet. One of the soldiers lunges at me with a sword, but I dodge him easily, spinning out of the way with a graceful pirouette. My dagger slices through the air, finding its mark on the soldier's arm. He lets out a yelp of pain before I send him...